everybody, welcome back to Stonehill. Today we're gonna tackle the deer stand or deer condo, and when we left you off we were working on the siding, we were working on some trim, and I think this video is going to be entirely the same thing. More siding, more trim. It's tending to be a little bit longer of a process than we had hoped, but we are realizing we're doing this 12 feet in the air, so everything's a little bit harder. Moving the scaffolding takes a long time, so we'll hopefully get all the siding and all the trim done today. That's our hope. We're expecting a little bit of rain, so we might have to work through a little bit of rain, but this is the end of September and we want to get it completely done at least a month or two before deer season, so everything's nice and quiet up there for at least 8 weeks before the season starts. So hopefully we'll get it done this weekend. All right, here we go. Another reason we really want to get this project done this weekend is because we're still fighting these carpenter ants. We don't want to give them any more time to eat through our pine siding. It's just ridiculous. We got to get them off and get the siding up. Got the screws all in, so when we get it up there, it's a lot easier to tack it up. Show you what I'm doing here. Alright, so each panel, I just draw a rough rectangle, each 4x8 panel, and then I just do the dimensions of what needs to be cut out for each of the different panels. We've had 12 panels, plus the 2 gable ends, and a couple more here on the back. But it's my rough little plan here, and I can refer to what we did on other panels and different parts, so I have it all in one place, and if it gets wet, it doesn't go anywhere. So I just like to use a piece of plywood. concerned about getting up this last piece of the siding. I'm pretty strong and I've been able to get up some pretty big ones, but this last one I think is going to be pretty intense. We'll give it a shot. Here goes nothing. The exterior.
Yep, that was the last one. I think it was 3,000 screws maybe. I'm just glad to not have fallen off a ladder.
Nasty. This is good that we're burning all these.
Yeah, it's actually good treatment. Get this thing on the board.
Not afraid. This is my board. See ya, boys.
Are they going to the fire? Oh, yeah.
That'll teach you.
Toasted carpenter ant. Oh man, look at a little hot in the flame.
Better here than eating the deer stand.
That's right. Wow.
Got a lot more scrap to burn. And we have a fire going here of all of our scrap. We're officially done with the exterior. Got all the trim on around the windows and doors. And next, I think it'll probably be a few months, I don't know how long, before we start tackling the inside of the deer stand. But the outside is done. And it's starting to look more like a deer cabin. So I think maybe we'll change the name to Deer Cabin maybe. And it's just fun to hang out there with coffees and in the morning, just kind of a fun place for the kids to play. And it's big, but we'll use it as a little cabin up here too.
All right, so we got the last piece of trim on the I keep calling it cabin, but technically is a cabin, I guess, but it was meant to be a deer stand. And so this is kind of a shot of the first wall there, first side. Kind of just take a walk around just to look at the end result. I will say it was the first time that I had built a structure like this. You know, I've built shelving and other, basic structural things, but never built a building, so this was a lot of fun. It's definitely not perfect, but I learned a lot, but this was a fun build. So that's the second wall here. I think looking back, I would have made my overhangs a little bit longer. In fact, I would have preferred, now that I'm thinking about it, I would have preferred to have like 3-foot overhangs all around. Just to protect the, the door and the window there, and to have a little place to, keep the side of the building out of the weather a little bit more. But oh well. And the fourth side. Yeah. Yeah. And today, well, the tail end of this project really was about trying to clean up underneath, get all the little pieces of lumber and junk completely cleaned up. I got it all cleaned up except for what remains of a bundle of shingles, and then, 7 2x4s there, but and then the 3 ladders. Everything else, all the junk, we just got done throwing the last of the junk on the pile, all that wood, just to get it burned and disposed of. But it's a good feeling just to have it all on the pile burning, and it's pretty much all cleaned up. I'll have to bring the ATV up here with a trailer. Probably have to make two runs to get the 3 ladders and probably a bunch of those 2x4s. Now it's time just to sit and look at the fire and keep an eye on it until it burns down. Thanks for watching the video.